Hi guys, it's Andy Lehman again from freedomskillsacademy.com. So today I'm here with what we've been calling Life Bible Extract, but again this one, it's not really a Life Bible Extract. We talk about it in the Life Bible a little bit, but the Life Bible book is available from the website. You can get yourself a free physical copy. All you need to do is pay postage. We send that anywhere in the world. So if you want to get a copy, you can go to the website, follow the link above and get yourself your own copy. So today I'm going to talk about email marketing. Now, I'm not sure if I've talked about this before, but basically email marketing is what I call a freedom business. And it's something that I believe most people, if they want to travel the world, if they want to work remotely from home, if they want another way to make money in 2022, email marketing is really something that you should be looking at. Okay. You can, everything I'm going to say now, you can also sort of see from social media like Instagram and things like that. But basically what you are going to do, or what you need to do, is build a list of people that you can contact and connect with on a daily, regular basis. So in email marketing is you build an email list of clients, potential clients, customers, potential customers, people that are interested in a specific niche or something that you can share with them, or things that you can share with them from other people, and you basically build a list of, it depends on what it is that you want to do, but you want to sort of have several thousand people on an email list, especially with like sort of like you've got Instagram, you have lots of like tens of thousands of followers. That is technically an email list, and I don't know if people truly understand or realize the potential and the power of that. But when you have, say, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people on social media, if you promote and sell something for, say, like £10, $10, and 10% of that number buy it, then you could be generating sort of like £1,000, $1,000 a month quite easily from doing something that it only takes you a few minutes. Now, with email marketing, it is still seen as being better than social media, as in for conversions, because the people they've signed up, they've given you their email address, they trust you, they have confidence in you, and they're interested to know more about what you're sort of promoting and selling. Now, they say that email marketing, recent studies have been showing that for every dollar that you spend on email marketing, you should be getting around between $38 and $46 back. So they're saying that's like a return on investment of like 3,800%. to 4,600%. That's the investment. You pay £1, you pay $1, you get 38 back. Some of the big email marketers are saying that for every dollar that you, for every person that you have on your list, then you are going to be looking at between 50 cents, 50 pence, to £1 or $1 each month. Now that means basically that one person on your list is worth at least $12, £12. So if we work on the idea that you have an email list that is the equivalent of, each person is the equivalent of £1, $1 a month, and then you've got 2,000 people on your email list, then technically you're earning around $2,000, £2,000 a month from your email list, which is obviously something that is brilliant, because if you're sending out emails, you're writing emails, the emails can take sort of 5 minutes to write. I've written emails on video which have taken about 4 minutes. But you can write like an hour. You can spend an hour writing and crafting an email which promotes one of your products or somebody else's products. It's good for affiliate marketing, and then you send that out. So you spend 1 hour, which is then sent to, let's say you're working on the idea of, let's say it's 2,000 people on your email list. You spend an hour writing something which you then send to 2,000 people. So that is, so if your email is basically like a mini sales letter, it is a promotion. You send that to 2,000 people. Now imagine you try to say that if that 2,000 people wanted to talk to you, let's say you tried to speak to that 2,000 people and your email is what you said to them, you'd have to spend you'd be talking to 2,000 people individually. And let's say it took about 10 minutes to read out your email to each individual. Well, that's 2,000 times 10. That's a lot of time. But with an email, you write it once and you send it, and then those 2,000 people read it in their time. So you're multiplying the effort. You're reaching out to 2,000 people, and all it's taken you is the equivalent of an hour. And that's how email marketing is powerful. So obviously you're going to have like your email open rates. Not everybody's going to open your email, and that doesn't mean that everybody who doesn't open your email won't open the next one. It can vary. So someone may open your email today, they may not open it tomorrow, they may not open it on Wednesday, but they may open the one on Thursday. Again, it also depends on the quality of the headline and what sort of emails you send out. But so let's say that you have 2,000 people on your email list. You may only have like a 25 to 30% open rate, which is quite good. But if you're selling a product at say £97 or $97, and each month you get like a small percentage, so let's just say 5 people buy a product each month at £97, that's shy of £500, $500. That's just 5 people. That's 5 people off a list of say 2,000. So with email marketing, you're basically going to be sending congruent product promotions to people who are interested in a specific niche. It's the same with having a Facebook group. If you have a Facebook group, there's some people who have hundreds of thousands of people in a Facebook group, and then they promote products which are from sort of $2.99 up to $197 to $1,997. You get a few people buying products from that big pool, then you're laughing. There are email marketers who have email lists of tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands. There's a website called Newsmax. It's an American website, and I remember talking to them, and I think they had an email list of 800,000 people with I can't remember what the open rate was, but they quoted around $5,000, I think it was $5,000 to send an email to their list. Okay, so they were sending out several emails a day, so they were charging people $5,000 for companies and businesses to send an email to their email list, which is huge earning when you consider it. So obviously you're not going to have an email list of 800,000 people right off over a year, but there's absolutely no reason why you can't and should not build an email list of several thousand over the course of a year. Some people have done tens of thousands quite quickly. Again, it depends on what your niche is, it depends on what you're giving away, but the money is, I'm going to say the money is in the numbers. It's not always in the numbers, because again, it depends. You can have a list of, let's say, 10,000 people who are tire kickers or time wasters. They've come to your email list. They've got something quite cheap. You've given them away a free sort of report, and there's 10,000 people on that list. They've got something for free. They may not all necessarily be interested in what other products you're selling, especially if what they've got is a product to do with a keto diet, and then you try and email them something to do with gambling. It's completely incongruent to what they signed up for. However, if you had a list of, say, 500 people, and each one of those people bought a book to do with the keto diet at, say, $4.99, they are people who have bought from you. And then if you go and promote another product to that small list of people, they might actually buy in larger numbers than the 10,000 list, who is a mixed bag of people, or it depends on what your offer you're selling them. So again, there's so many different variants of is that the right word I'm thinking of? Variables to take into consideration here, because your email list is dependent on the quality of the people on your list, the type of people that you've got on your list, the kind of people who have joined. It's dependent on the offer that you gave in the first place. Did you sell it, or was it free? Was it worth anything? Was it hard? Was it decent? Was it a big quality offer? It also is dependent on how many times you email list. What is your emails? What are the quality like? Do you write good email, or do you just send an email saying, buy my stuff? Are you promoting congruent products to your email list, or are you just promoting anything and everything that you can find? Do you write to your email list regularly or not? Because if you don't write to them regularly, then people get bored, move on and forget. And if you don't hear from you, if they're not opening your emails, then you probably end up landing in the spam filter of any of their email client, because if they haven't received anything from you for a while, then it means nothing to them. Nothing's been opened, and automatically your emails are getting lost. So there's a lot of variables to take into consideration here when you're doing email marketing. But the whole thing, the whole business is basically a freedom business, because you can do it anywhere in the world. It's one that you can do on a smartphone, on a tablet. So there is work involved, because you need to build up your system, and you need to have like a website. You don't necessarily have to have a website, but like I say, you can do Facebook groups, you can do Instagram, it's all kind of similar thing, but you want to move people onto email lists. But you're going to need an email autoresponder. You need to give something away for free. You need to give something quality away, or you need to sell something. This is another little trick that a lot of people are doing, and that is that they are creating a book which they are selling for, say, $4.99, $5.99, something like that. And they are selling that book on Facebook using Facebook ads, and they are then, people are buying that book. They are then going into their email list and into a funnel. The actual money that they're earning from that book isn't an income. They've written that book as a way to get people on their email list, and it's a way to fund the advert. So people buy the book at $4.99, and that money then goes back into putting more adverts on Facebook. And so it's like a continuous loop. So technically, if you could put £100 into Facebook ads, and you get someone who buys £100 worth of adverts, and you put that £100 to get £100 worth of books, you put that money back into Facebook again. And so you're recycling this £100 and just keep recycling till eventually at the end of the year you've probably spent God knows how many thousands of pounds, but you haven't, because it's the same £100 you started with. You've had all these people buy these books, but they have then gone onto your email list where you have offered them a follow-up offer, which could be up to something like £1,997 of dollars or something else in between that price. Well, basically, that's where you make the profit. So basically, you're doing like free traffic. You're building an email list, selling this book. You're using the money that you earn from the book to create more Facebook adverts, more Google adverts, or YouTube adverts, and you're cycling it all around and building up this email list to which you sell other congruent products. And so, like I said, there's lots of variables here, but the important thing is that you need to get a large list of quality people. And then once you've got that, you basically have a business which is a freedom business. You can take it anywhere in the world, you can work from anywhere, you can earn money as and when you want to. Again, this is not something that you want to abuse, and it's something that you need to take seriously and work as a business. And that doesn't mean you have to spend 40, 50 hours a week working on it. I'm just basically saying is that you look after your email list. You give them products that you know are going to be interesting to them, products that are going to work, and you write decent emails and you keep in touch with them. You nurture them like you do. It's networking. It's just, instead of doing a Facebook post or doing a Twitter post, you're doing it through email. People are reading them, and it just needs to be interesting, it needs to be useful, it needs to be congruent. And the great thing about this is you must always back up your email list, obviously, but it's something that it's basically server based, so you can go anywhere in the world, open up your tablet, open your laptop, connect to your autoresponder. You can write your emails offline, you can write your emails on Google Docs, so you can do it on your phone and then edit it on your laptop later, and then you add it to your email autoresponder, and then you can send it. So it's one of those things where you could actually write the email at night time while you sat on the sofa having a few beers watching some rubbish TV. You could write your emails, stick them into your autoresponder, then the following day you've got your day to yourself. Unless, of course, you are a product creator and you're really immersed and involved into the email marketing business. But it does give you a lot more freedom, because it gives you the opportunity to choose as and when you write your emails, when you send them. It gives you the opportunity to work from where you want. You are not location dependent like you are with a job. And if you've got a large email list, you can use it. I use the term, it's not, a lot of people don't like the term, but you can use it as your own personal cash machine, your own ATM. Because basically, if you've got an email list of, say, 10,000 people and you're about to go on holiday and you realise that you could do with a couple of extra grand to pay for the flights or something of that, basically pay for the holiday, you will go searching ClickBank, JVZoo for a product, or you've got one of your own product, you craft an email, you link to the sales letter of that product, then you send your email out and you just do that till you've generated the money. So it's one of those things where you can actually you don't want to overdo it. I mean, you could send 20 emails a day if you wish, but I'll probably slightly overdo it. But the fact is, like I say, it's one of them things where you can dip in and out as much as you like, as long as you're sending quality content, quality emails regularly, and then you can sort of promote products as and when you like, so you can generate money. And like I say, in 2022, what with the COVID pandemic and the way the world is, and we're also now moving more into digital nomads and freelance and remote workers. We've got Portugal, we've got Spain. All these other countries are now starting to look at doing remote work visas, and that's not necessarily visas for people who are working for other companies, which is also something that you can do today, is you can work for companies overseas from the comfort of your own home or wherever you are. But with email marketing, it's something that's a way of making money that you can take abroad without having to look for a job, which is perfect for people who want to do travelling or van life, or anything like that. You take your email business with you, you take your laptop, you take your tablet, and you just carry on regardless, because everything is online. You just basically find a Wi-Fi spot or connect to the internet somehow, somewhere, bish bash bosh, do what you got to do, and off you go. It's a freedom business, simple as that. So in 2022, if you're looking for a way to make money which you can manage from anywhere in the world and gives you the freedom that other businesses don't, then I suggest you start looking at email marketing and that you look at building your own email list. Now, fortunately, if you are interested, if you go over to the freedomskillsacademy.com, I'll stick the link down here somewhere, but if you go to the Freedom Skills Academy, go to that link, you'll see that there is a product called Email Freedom for sale, where we will show you everything that you need to build your own email business, your own freedom business, and we include templates there as well for certain pages. So if that interests you, go over to Freedom Skills Academy, go to the website and have a look. If not, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Just say thank you very much for watching, and yet again, like I say, you can get yourself a free copy of the Life Bible. That's at the website. Go to the link above. We ship anywhere in the world. It is a free book. We just ask you to pay for postage and shipping. Okay, so bring this video to a close. I just want to say thank you very much again for watching. I'm Andy Lehman. I'll speak to you again soon. Thanks and goodbye.